can understand why I love this man, why I asked him to come so you could love him too. And we're so grateful for you. Sometimes when we read the book of Acts, and especially the day of Pentecost and what happened when the gospel was first heard, if you're a preacher, you say, yeah, well, that was back then. Does anything like that ever happen now? And we go along and do our thing in our church, and we had 12,000 here on Easter, big deal. We go and do events and rallies and all of the things we do. But what I know from having been in India is that God has singled out this place and this man to show the world that he can still do what he once did. And the reason behind it, if you ask Satish, why is this happening? He will not answer. He says the answer is too short. It's just one word, God. But when you go there and you see how God has impacted these people, I don't want to go on here. I just want to tell you the one thing that I learned that's so meaningful to me. I asked him about the structure of his church, and he said, we don't have any structure. I said, what do you mean? He said, we're all on the same level. I said, well, what is that level? He said, we're all servants. That's all we do. Everybody's a servant. No matter who you are in the church, you're a servant. And they love their people, and through the love of their people, he told me yesterday, he said, God uses what we do for our community to protect us. The government comes, and the people who don't like us want to hurt us, but the government will never hurt us because we do so much good in the community. All they say is, you can't touch that church. They're taking care of the widows. They're taking care of the sick. They're taking care of the poor. You leave those people alone. That's the kind of protection every church should have, by the grace of God. So one last story. I saw what Pastor Kumar did for his people, and I've told you this, and I told him about the time limit, so I'm going to take a little liberty here. They give everybody that comes to their church